Today I'm in the heart of Leicestershire in the Charnwood Forest. The bluebells are out, sun's shining. Let's go. This walk's about a 3 to 5 kilometre walk. It's quite an easy walk, footpaths all around. Some lovely sights. We're just walking along the main road that leads to the entrance to get in here. And then we'll go around to, there's some beautiful views around the bottom. And some lovely rocks and really old forestry. And there's a place a bit further along the trail that produces charcoal. We'll take a look at that when we get around there. Meanwhile, enjoy this beautiful sunny day in the UK. It's a bank holiday Monday here. There's families walking through the woods. I just had a lovely coffee up at the cafe at the beginning. Bit pricey, but you know, as you £3.60 for a latte, and no snacks as they'd sold out, so somebody's buying it. But that's it. You know, you come to places like this and you've got a captive audience. So if you're on a budget, probably best to make a flask up, a few drinks, bit of a picnic. But otherwise, I don't begrudge paying £3.60 for a coffee here. It's part of the experience. It's a service that is provided. So, and things, as we all know, things aren't cheap these days. I've come back to the Outwoods part of the forest because this is my old playground. So we'd lived about 4 or 5 miles away in the heart of Loughborough, and when we were young, we'd walk for hours and hours over the fields and come up here and we'd play from morning till it got dark. And then we'd be running off back over the fields home. In the 70s, no technology, kids went out to play, got walking. That said though, I must say, there's a lot of young kids about with their families that seem to be enjoying themselves. I've not seen a tablet all day, I've not seen a screen all day. So There's a lot of people trying to get their children back to nature, which in my opinion is probably one of the best things they could do. So, just give you an outline of the walk I'm doing today. This is where we are. I'm going to be following the red line all the way around. And then I'll go into the centre. I've got a few things I want to look at in there. Onwards. Let me know in the comments whether you where you used to go as a kid. Did you used to get out in the woods? Were you always playing outside? Were you stuck at home most of the time? I think as 70s born kids were in places like this, or worse, let's face it, an old building site, an old warehouse, playing with your mates, not a care in the world. Fresh air, absolutely stunning. Look at these bluebells. Beautiful. One thing I've found when we've gone nice walks in the countryside, everybody's in a nice relaxed state, people are friendly, happy to help, people say hello. I think there's something about cities and towns that takes that away from us. You know, everybody's heads going at 1,000 miles an hour. Good walk takes you out of that. And when everybody's in the same space and the same zone, the same mindset, it's really a fantastic place for building kind relationships, friendships, interactions. Very positive. Let's see if I can give you a look up at the canopy here. Right, let's carry on. See what other delights we can find. Car park weren't too bad, £2 for a full day. But and it's good to see that there's some great projects going on here at the minute. Got a willow tit habitat creation, and then halfway round, in many places around here this walk, you can find these lovely platforms that have been built, because these used to be really, really muddy. Yeah, on these platforms you can see what it used to be like down there. It used to be a hell of a bog. But, oops, I've added these walkways where needed and seems to have solved the problem. But, just listen to this, the sound of nature. Here we go. Whoop. Over that old brook there. I think they've got the charcoal burning going on today. I can smell something. It's always a nice smell when you smell the woods burning, but not the trees, obviously. But you know, that sound of the birds and smell of the wood burning, the fresh air. It's absolute heaven. Got a lot of traditional skills going on as well. Redoing all the fences in a traditional manner, and they have volunteers come up. You can come up and learn how to do it, and then I think they give you some free tea and coffee and refreshments, and yeah, you learn a new skill and help the wildlife. Talking of refreshments. Over there in the distance you can see Loughborough, my hometown. And again some more traditional walling going on here. It's not been touched for a while, but I understand that in the summer that it's a big project going on to get all these back to how they were. Whew. Feeling it today. Had a bit of a cold last few weeks, and health's been a bit down, but I'm getting the miles in now, plenty of steps, trying to get the oxygen levels back up and the lungs working again. Takes time, hence a few short walks to start the year off with. You see that, the university tower there through the gaps. Loughborough University, very famous for its athletics. And there's actually been a massive rewilding project going on. Apparently they've a lot of trees were planted, Canadian pine or fir, not quite sure, Mike, don't quote me on that. And it's clogging up the woods so the indigenous trees can't grow. So what they've been doing is cutting loads of them down, and I mean up ahead here there's a massive patch that they cut down, and they're rewilding it with more British wildlife friendly species.
I'd hope not here.
So we see over there in the distance, that's the old estate where we used to walk from. We used to walk across those fields all the way up here, maybe 5-6 miles the way we used to go up into these woods here and along to the rocks that we'll see down here in a bit. And we'd, I don't know if anybody else did it, but maybe we'd put a pocket money together, because apparently if we put it together we'd have more. I don't know how that worked out. But anyway, we'd buy a few biscuits, crisps, a few bottles of pop, and then that'd be us for the day up here, playing army, 45 and in, tag, hide and seek. Those were the days, eh? Lovely blue skies today. The sun's out. So here we are, this is the Charnwood Forest charcoal making pit. It's been here for a long time. And again, you can come up here and you can do courses and learn how it's done.
Steady, go. Faster. Longer stride.
There's the kiln. It doesn't look like it's been used in a while. I do know they used to do courses. Right, onwards to the second part of our journey, up towards the rocks.
Time to beat is 14.75.
Lovely little stream there with the bridge across it, look. So most people walk around clockwise, I'm walking anti-clockwise, and I suppose that's why the walk started off a little less people about. Now catching up with a few more families. just so summery and wholesome, isn't it? There's another lovely little memorial bench. Such a lovely place to sit. Contemplate. Take some time out. Lots of bluebells out. Very old woods. And just around the bend, there should be another set of rocks. Here we go. just popped out of the woods for a second just to give you a proper look about. Off we go, back into the woods after a short break. I was talking earlier about the restoration that's going on and the rewilding. And there's a little bit you can read about. You can maybe pause this and have a little look. Just telling us about how the coniferous trees such as Scots pine and European larch were planted around 80 years ago, but they had little benefit to the wildlife and the plants in this area. So that's an ongoing project over the next 10 years. But it's great to see local government and all the government as a whole investing in the countryside. We've got to save this, haven't we? Want this here for future generations to enjoy. Don't forget, if you want to keep up with the content on this channel, there'll be many more videos to come. Just like and share, hit the bell, get notifications for when the new videos are uploaded. Let's see if I can give you a look up at the canopy here. I think we're going to take the middle route. Actually, change your mind. This is a lovely little walk through here. The sun's coming through the trees. The sounds of nature. Makes you wonder, doesn't it, how long that's been there. on we go. Finish the walk, make our way back to the outer pathway, and off up into the car park. Get myself a nice cup of tea and a cake. There's always got to be tea and cake at the end of a walk. And I'm back up to the car park now. You can hear the cars again. That's the main road that leads to the entrance. A little bit of an uphill climb, but it's an easy walk. So here we are back at the car park. It's been a lovely walk. Had a few conversations along the way. Get back to the car now. Get my boots off. Nice cup of tea and a piece of cake. Hope you've enjoyed it, and again, don't forget, if you've enjoyed watching this channel, give us a like, share it with your friends, and hit the bell so you can get notifications for the next time I post a video. This has been a lovely woodland walk in the heart of Leicestershire at the Outwoods.